I couldn't get in. They wouldn't give me the start class button, so I've been trying to get in for the last 2 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really strange. So, how was your day at the office?
It was okay. Much work, but it was okay.
That's good. Well, welcome to my TH pronunciation class.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome. McGill, welcome.
Hi.
Hi, how was your week?
My week is okay. It's fine.
Good. Are you ready for a fun class?
Yes, I'm ready for the class.
All right. Well, we'll get started shortly. Hi, Daniel.
Hi Simon, how are you doing?
Good, good. How is flying these days?
Good, good.
That's all one can ask. Staying up in the air today until it's time to land.
Yep.
And Felipe, haven't seen you in a few weeks. Hello, Felipe.
Hi Simon, how are you?
I'm doing okay. Are you having a good day?
Yeah, I have a good day. Thank you.
Excellent. Well, guys, we're about ready to get started, but before I do, I wanted to ask, are there any questions at all regarding any classes I've taught recently or anything you guys want to ask a quick question on? All right, then we'll get
Yep.
right in. Okay, go ahead.
Where is that word? Can you explain me this word?
Which word?
The babbling chat.
Oh, Verbling chat, hold on. Uh, Shrapnel.
Yep.
Do you know what shrapnel is?
No, I can't understand what is it.
It's not fun. Generally, if a bomb goes off or a grenade goes off, it's what's left. So you have a grenade or a bomb that's made of metal, has a metal casing, and inside you have the explosive. When the explosive goes off, the metal shatters into many small pieces and goes out. That's called shrapnel.
Okay.
So if you were a soldier fighting in war and you got shrapnel, that means an exploded bomb or grenade lodged metal inside you.
I get it. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. So guys, I recommend that you go into Google Drive because that's where I'm going to be sharing out today's lesson. Okay, I've got some stuff already prepared for you. And it's in class notes, so click on Google Drive and then click on Hangout Notes. So as I advertised, we're going to focus on the TH sounds today. Now, for you guys, many of the sounds related to English are pretty easy. You probably have a pretty good go at it. I would say maybe 80% of the sounds are quite easy. However, for each one of you, there are sounds that are very difficult. Sounds that don't make sense or that you don't use. And some may even seem impossible. Right? For those of you who speak Spanish, if you're from Spain, you might have a different dialect from somebody from Mexico, making some sounds more harder. For example, somebody from Mexico might be able to speak many of these sounds much more easily because they're closer to the United States, so they have a more of an American dialect. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to help you with some pronunciation exercises and give you some homework assignments. I'm going to teach you the mechanics of producing the TH sound. Okay? Now, can anybody tell me something about the TH sound in terms of what two sounds make up the TH sound? Hi, Raphael.
What's time?
You're afraid I'm picking on you, aren't you?
No.
No? Okay. Well, what two sounds make up the TH sound?
What do you mean the sounds which?
I'll give you a hint. It's in Google Drive. I just put it in there.
Okay.
Okay.
The T and D sound.
Yeah, the T and D sound. What can you tell me about the T and the D sound?
I think it's the way it seems when you're talking.
Yeah,
When
they
you use
sound
this.
different.
Yes, when you use the TH sound. Um,
Okay, watch my lips. I'm going to do it silently. I'm going to do. Could you tell which one was T and which one was D? They look almost identical. So the question is, what makes these two distinctive? What is it about them? Can anyone tell me?
In this sound, you use more the throat.
What are you doing in the throat, though?
You, it's a, it's stronger.
Okay, true, but what is it that we're doing differently? Hint, I put it in Google Drive again.
You felt the vibration. You feel the vibration.
Yeah, English teachers like to refer to this vibration as being voiceless, or the absence of this vibration being voiceless. So I want everybody go on mute, and I want you to put your fingers right here. Okay? And I want you to say T. You'll notice that when you say T, there's no vibration. There shouldn't be. It's voiceless. Now say D. Okay? You should feel a slight vibration. Voiceless doesn't mean we say it silently. It just means there's no vibration. Okay? So there's the one difference between the two. Vibration or no vibration, voiceless or no voiceless. Okay? So both of these sounds coming together is what creates the TH sound. And that's what makes it a little difficult for some of you. Okay? Now in English we have a lot of sounds that are very important. We have function words. And they include them, themselves, their, then, these. So they help us talk about people or time, right? They're very, very important. And then there's content words, three, through, thin, Thursday, okay? For those of you who follow me a lot, you'll notice I teach two pronunciation classes over and over, the TH class and the ED class. These are very important to English. If you don't say these sounds right, people will have trouble understanding you. As I think you guys are starting to realize, the more you talk with English speakers, the more you're talking with others that are non-native English speakers. So it's important to do our best with these pronunciations. Okay, so let's talk about how we make the TH sound. Okay, both of these sounds, as I indicated before, are formed the same way. We bring our teeth together like this. It's like a false smile. Okay? And when they're together, we take our tongue and we put it in between, like this. Now what happens is, if you try to blow air at this point, you can't. Well, you hear a little bit escape, right? Where's my... Right? Very little. Okay? However, when I relax my tongue, that TH sound is not really so much a sound, it's just the air rushing through. And it's that air rushing through that creates the TH sound. Okay? So teeth together, tongue in between, release or relax your tongue to release the air, and you get this sound. The TH sound. Okay? Let's just think about that for a minute. Teeth together. Bring your tongue in between, right? You're blocking the flow of the air. Think of a dam. You relax your tongue, gets out of the way, the air comes out. Okay. I really want you to focus on that. Let's practice a few more together, guys. Okay. Sounds like I'm saying the, but okay. All right. So let's look at words that are what we consider content words. This is where we get to see the difference between the voiced and the unvoiced, because content words are generally pronounced with the T sounds. Okay? Remember, T sounds are unvoiced, so there's no vibration. Okay? So again, with everybody on mute, I want you to repeat with me. North. North.
North.
Both.
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 Three.
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 Through.
Throw.
Through.
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 Thief.
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 Thin.
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 Thorn.
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 Thorough.
Thorough.
Thumb.
Trump.
Thumb.
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 Thursday.
Thursday.
Every one of these words had that same bring your teeth together, block the air, relax your tongue to release it, and it's a violent sound. Now that's an exaggeration. I'm really forcing the air out. But if I relax a bit more, now if I don't do that, it might sound like this. North, both, fee, thorough, teeth, tin, torn, right? But if we do it properly, if we bring our teeth together, put our tongue in between to block the air, it will sound like this. So just listen. North, both, three, through, thief, thin, thorn, through, thumb, Thursday. Okay, I'm going to on each of you individually now. So Daniel, I would like to start with you. If you can come off mute, please.
Yeah, all the words?
Well, I'll do them with you, okay? So to repeat after me, please.
Okay.
North.
North.
Both.
Both.
Three.
Three.
Through.
Through.
Thief.
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 Thin.
Thin.
The thin thief went through the thorn.
The thin thief went through the thorn.
Yeah, it makes no sense. I'm just trying to exercise your mouth a little. Well done. All right, let's go to Felipe. Felipe, come off mute, please.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to repeat after me. North.
North.
Both.
Both.
Three.
Three.
Through.
Through.
Thin.
Thin.
Thorn.
Thorn.
thorough,
throw,
thorough.
sorrow,
Okay, so through.
through,
Okay, perfect. Now thorough is a little different. It's very similar, only we have the R in the middle. The row, thorough, thorough.
thorough, so, thorough,
Okay,
thorough,
try this. I'm going to type something. The
the,
row,
row,
the
row,
row.
the row,
Okay, the row, thorough.
thorough,
Much better. See, if you think of the and row and you get those two words, then it's easier to move from the row to thorough.
thorough.
Very good. Okay, I'm going to come up with a sentence for you. All right, again, these sentences don't make a lot of sense, but it's good practice. All right, if you could say that sentence that I just pasted. Oh, hold on, I pasted it in the wrong place. Okay, if you could say that sentence, please.
Okay. The northbound thief went through the thin windows on Thursday. Thursday.
Excellent, well done. Both of you have done a great job. Luis, or Luis.
See.
Okay, here we go. So repeat after me, please.
The sentence of the words.
Well, I'll go first. We'll start with the words. North.
North.
Both.
Both.
Three.
Three.
Through.
Through.
Three.
Three.
Thief.
Thief.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thorn.
Thorn.
Thorough.
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 Okay, the row.
The row.
The row.
The row.
Sounds very similar to thorough. So once we get the and row down, then it's easy to transition to thorough.
Thorough. Thorough. Thorough.
Better. Okay, now for the sentence, please.
The northbound thief went through the thin window on Thursday.
Excellent. One more time, please.
The northbound thief went through the thin window on Thursday.
Okay, great. And there shouldn't be a comma there. Sorry about that. So let me read the sentence now. I want everybody to hear how I would read it. The northbound thief went through the thin window on Thursday. That isn't speaking very fast. It's quite normal. The northbound thief went through the thin window on Thursday. I can add to it. He was thrown through. Is that how we spell through? All right. Miguel, if you can come off mute, please.
Yes.
Thorough.
Thorough.
Thursday.
Thursday.
North.
North.
Through.
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 True is not through, so you're not producing the th sound. So listen. Three.
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 Better. Perfect. Three.
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 Through.
Through.
Okay, so three, we go from a th to an e, a long e sound. Three. Through is going from a basically almost like an o sound. Ooh, 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 through.
Through.
Perfect. Thorn.
Torn.
Thorn.
Torn.
Not torn. You're forgetting the th sound. Thorn.
Thorn.
Good. Don't be lazy. That's the one sound I really want you guys to get here today. Thorn.
thorn,
Okay, remember, when we do the TH sound, I'm going to repeat myself a lot, but teeth together, tongue must block the air, even if it's for a fraction of a second. If it doesn't, you're going to get torn, tin. Okay? So let's try that again. Thorn.
thorn,
Good. Thin.
thin,
Through.
through,
3.
3.
Excellent. Okay, you're ready for the sentence. Go ahead, please.
The northbound thief went through the thin window on Thursday when he was thrown through.
Excellent. Not what I would consider the most polished sentence, but there's a lot of TH sounds in there, and that's what I'm focusing on. This is more about exercise than it is about grammar.
Right.
Nacho, can you come off mute, please?
Hello. Yes.
Hello, sir. Could you repeat these words after me, please?
Yes.
North.
North.
Both.
Both.
3.
3.
Thin.
Thin.
Thumb.
Thumb.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thorough.
Thorough.
Wow, perfect. Okay, you're ready for the sentence, please.
Okay. The northbound thief went through the thin window on Thursday.
Okay, I didn't hear the last, but I think it's because you're breaking up.
I can't read only the Thursday first.
Go into Google Drive and click on Hangout Notes. By the time we come around to you again, you should be in there and we'll be on the D sound at that point. But you've done very well. Thank you. Raphael, off mute, please.
Yes.
All right, you ready?
Okay.
All right, here we go. 3.
3.
Thief.
Thief.
Thin.
Thin.
Thorn.
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 Okay, so we're a little bit relaxed on our TH sound. I need you to bring your teeth together and don't forget you've got to block the air. Okay, even if it's for a fraction of a second. Because I'm not getting that true TH sound from you. So let's try again. Thief.
Thief.
Thin.
Thin.
Thorn.
Thorn.
3.
3.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thumb.
Thumb.
Thorough.
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 Better. Remember, you always have to get that forceful blocking with our tongue, relax it, and that's when you get the. If you don't do that, you won't get the sound properly. And it's important too, it is a bit violent, but that's just how we do it. All right, Raphael, do me the honors, please, of reading the crazy sentence I have there.
The northbound thief went through the thin window on Thursday when he was thrown through.
Okay, I've made a change to the sentence. Can you read it now, please?
The northbound thief went through the thin window on Thursday when he was thrown through by a thin thief.
Excellent. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. If I had more time, it would be a lot more poetic. But you guys have done very well. You've all been able to produce the TH sound very well. However, I've had to remind several of you not to be lazy. I'm not saying you're lazy, but in producing this sound, if your tongue is lazy, it's just not going to happen. Teeth together, tongue must block the air, relax your tongue, you get that forceful puff of air. Okay? Now we're going to move on to functional words that are produced using the D sound. That'll take us on to the next page. I apologize because I'm actually just taking these off my website, so the formatting is a little bit wonky. Wonky is a technical term for it's not displaying properly. Daniel, could you please read what I pasted into Google Drive?
Can you highlight or the
It's
second
at the
page?
very bottom on the second page.
Okay, from all the title and the paragraph, or
Words with a D sound, if you could read the paragraph below that.
okay, D. These sounds are commonly used in inflection words. Remember, this sound is voiced, meaning the vocal folds vibrate a little. This includes, but is not limited to, them, themselves, these, their, then, these, those, together, and with.
Okay, very well. Well read, and you hit them all almost perfectly. So I know you guys want to hear how I produce the sound and how I say these words. As we talked about earlier, the D sound is exactly the same as the T sound with one exception. And what is that exception, Nacho? What is the difference between the T and the D sound?
The difference between the T and the sound, I think in the sound you don't have to put the tongue is tongue between the teeth.
You are breaking up so badly. Honestly, I can't hear that last bit. What I might recommend is check to see if you're downloading anything and stop it, or just restart your session and come back in, because I can't hear enough of what you're saying to be able to help you. All right, let's go to Miguel. Miguel, what is the difference between the T and the D sound?
The difference. I don't know.
You don't know.
See, is the phone in the you move the tongue?
See, it's got nothing to do with the tongue. We talked about this at the beginning of class. Can somebody help Miguel? What is the difference between the T and the D sound?
The T is voiceless.
Yeah, excellent.
There is no vibration in our throat.
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 Yes. So it's voiced, meaning right here you'll feel a vibration. Okay. So we have all these words. Now I want everybody to come off mute right now. Everybody unmute yourselves. We're going to do this all together. And I want you to repeat after me. Okay? Them.
Simon,
Yes, sir, Raphael.
a quick question. Why together? For me, together doesn't have a D sound. Why?
Together. Together.
Together.
Okay, if we do it really fast and we get a little lazy, it might be a D sound you're hearing. Together. But to pronounce it properly, together. Go slow.
Oh, so in the second T, not the first.
Yeah, it's not the first. No, it's in the middle.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Okay, everybody, repeat after me. Them.
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 Themselves.
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 Excellent. These.
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 There.
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 Then.
Then.
Them.
This.
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 I heard a few dis. This.
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 Better. Those.
Those. Those.
Excellent. Together.
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 With.
With.
Awesome, guys. You know, it's amazing. I can actually, even though you're all speaking at once, I can actually hear the differences. All right, let's start with Daniel.
But Simon, excuse me. With is not voiceless.
With.
Is this sound?
With. Actually, you know what? With.
With.
I say it with a T sound. I don't say it with a D sound. I wonder if that one shouldn't be there. Them, themselves. Like if we put our fingers here, them, themselves, these,
Them.
there, then, this, those, together, with.
With.
Oh, you're right. That should be a T sound.
Yeah.
Huh. You're gonna have to make a correction there. Good job. All right. So Daniel, after me, please. Them.
Them.
Themselves.
Themselves.
These.
These.
There.
There.
Then.
Then.
This.
This.
Those.
Those.
Together.
Together.
All right, now I want you guys to give me a second here because I'm going to do my best to come up with a really awesome sentence, okay? You're not going to like this. This is just a mean sentence. All right. They themselves went there with 3 thin thieves and those 3 ladies on Thursday. What have I done there, Daniel?
Okay. They themselves went there with 3 thin thieves with those 3 ladies on Thursday.
Yeah, well, what kind of sounds do we have there?
TH, yeah. The.
You're missing one thing, though. Can anybody help him? What have I done in the sentence here? What kind of sounds do I have?
T and D sounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put the T and the D sound there.
Yeah, on Thursday.
Wow, not just Thursday, thin thieves.
Thieves. Yeah.
3. What a mean and nasty teacher I am. But you've already done the T sound, so I'm just mixing it up because guess what? When we speak, we use T and D sounds together. Right, Felipe, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, read the sentence for me first, please.
They themselves went there with 3 thin thieves with those 3 ladies on Thursday.
Okay, thank you. 3. 3.
3
Thin.
thin
Thieves.
thieves
Thursday.
Thursday.
Then.
Then.
Excellent. That's just mean. But I'm getting ready. Okay, Felipe. Actually, no, you know what? Let me pick on Luis this time. Luis, let's
They.
practice. Oh, no, not yet.
Not that.
Let's
The
practice
words.
some words, and then I'll let you go to the sentence. Let me hear you say themselves.
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 Okay. So what do we do for the TH sound? We bring our teeth together. We have to block the air with our tongue.
Themselves.
Themselves. Themselves.
Themselves.
I'm hearing themselves. Okay, so dem, there's no blockage of air. You have to block the air even if it's just for a fraction of a second. So let's go slower. them,
them, them,
them, them,
themselves,
themselves. 3.
3,
Thin,
thin,
those,
those,
together,
together,
those,
those,
them,
them,
them.
them.
Yeah, you're switching back and forth between the th and d. Okay, the. So while the th combines both the t and the d, it is a unique sound onto its own. You have to wring your teeth together, block the air, and then release. These,
These,
themselves.
themselves.
All right, go ahead and read the 2 sentences, please.
They themselves went there with 3 thin thieves with those 3 ladies on Thursday. Then the 3 thieves, though they would buy those thin thorns for themselves.
Okay, sorry, I forgot to put the T on the end of though. It's supposed to be thought. All right, let me read it, and I want you to try one more time, okay? They themselves went there with 3 thin thieves, and with those 3 ladies on Thursday. Then the 3 thieves thought they would buy those thin thorns for themselves. This is a bit of a tongue twister. It's meant to exercise your mouth to force you into doing the th sound. So Luis, let's go one more time.
They themselves went there with 3 thin thieves with those 3 ladies on Thursday. When the 3 thieves thought they would buy those thin thorns for themselves.
Then. Themselves.
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 Okay, good. Luis, last week after you took the ED class, I've noticed in every class you've taken your pronunciation has improved significantly. I would say more so than in the last 2 years that I've known you. What I would try to do, keep working on that because you're making excellent progress. I would also practice the th sound a little bit as well. Okay? Same interval. Now, for all of you in class here that are new to my classes, feel free to take any content that I have in Google Drive. This is my own content, so feel free to copy it, save it, and use it later. All right, Miguel.
Yes.
Repeat after me, please. Them.
Them.
Those.
Those.
Together.
Together.
Then.
Them.
Themselves.
Themselves.
These.
These.
There.
There.
All right, I think you're ready to try the sentence. Sentences. Sorry, there's more than one.
They themselves went there with 3 thin thieves with those 3 ladies on Thursday.
Actually,
Then,
very well. That's very good, but let me just hear you say thieves.
thieves.
Okay, good. Continue, please.
Then the 3 thieves thought they would buy those thin thorns for themselves.
Okay, thieves.
Thieves.
Those thin thorns.
Thorns.
Those thin thorns.
Those thin thorns.
Yes. What's making this tough, and it's exercising your mouth. You're producing the th sound, but I'm forcing you to say it with different vowels. Okay? So you're getting used to the th sound with an O, with an E, with an I. Okay? That's why I'm doing this. I'm not a mean teacher. I'm just trying to help you get your money's worth. Nacho, your turn.
Okay,
All right, sir, could you please say those?
those.
3.
3.
These.
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 There.
There.
Then.
Then.
Together.
Together.
All right, if you could read the sentence, please.
The sentence. They themselves went there with 3 thin thieves with those 3 ladies on Thursday. Then the 3 thieves thought they would buy those thin turns for themselves.
Very well done. Good job. All right, Raphael, sir.
Yes.
Okay, if you could repeat after me. Those.
Those.
This.
This.
Themselves.
Themselves.
There.
There.
Them.
Them.
Together.
Together.
The 2 sentences, please.
Sorry?
Could you read the 2 sentences, please?
Okay. They themselves went there with 3 thin thieves with those 3 ladies on Thursday. Then the 3 thieves thought they would buy those thin thorns for themselves.
Well, that's perfect. You did a better job than I did. Well done. Raphael, I think I'm going to have to come up with harder lessons for you.
I don't know. I think I still work on these lessons.
Well, I don't know. I've got some tongue twisters I can pull out. All right. We're at about 40 minutes into the class. I don't want to jump onto anything new right now. I just want to kind of stay where we're at. I know you guys are advanced to intermediate students. You've all done a terrific job here of producing these sounds. Some corrections are needed. I think the biggest problem that you have, guys, is not that you have trouble with the sound, but that it's unnatural. It seems strange. It doesn't feel like I know what I'm talking about because when I say this sound, it just doesn't seem right. Well, I can assure you it is right. I've been speaking English for something like 40 years, and it's not overly forceful. Yes, when I'm showing you the sound, I might force it a bit more. But that's why I also have you read the sentences so you can see how they sound when you flow from one word to another. The key thing to do when you're speaking English, think to yourselves, how do I properly produce the TH sound? Bring your teeth together, your tongue blocks the airflow, and then you relax your tongue. Okay, that's very important. Now, if you don't say it right, people aren't necessarily going to have trouble understanding what you're saying. It's not like the ED sound. If you say with a duh, people will understand you, but every now and then they won't understand which word you're using. However, the better you get at the better you get at saying these sounds, the more natural your English will be. Remember, most speakers that you're going to speak with aren't going to be me. They're going to be more like you, somebody who's learned English as a second language. And as you guys can tell by listening to other students, it's easier to understand English spoken by me than maybe somebody from Spain or Brazil, because they have a different accent. However, in business, as some of you are already noticing, there are a lot of people that you're speaking with where English isn't their first language, and they're only speaking English because it's the most common and important language in the world, because it's the most popular second language. By far more people speak Chinese or Hindu or Hindi than any other language. But when they look to communicate with each other, it's English. So with discipline, focus on the mechanics of the TH sound, and this will help you reduce your accent when you're speaking English. Are there any questions regarding today's lesson? guys are too quiet. Okay, this is Ekratron. We're going to use the next 13 minutes to just talk about pronunciation. Do you guys have any words you want me to help you with?
So Simon, there is not a general rule for when we are going to know if the TH word will be with D sound or with the T, a voiceless sound.
Well, generally, if they're function words, you're going to use the D sound, right? If they're content words, you're going to use the T sound.
Content word. Can
Yeah,
you
so
repeat?
content words. So if you look up where I talk about the T sound, we're talking about content words. Three, through, thief, thin, thorn. Okay? Versus function words. Okay, let me see if I can find something else I used to use. Let me just give me a second here. Let's see. No, it's no longer there. You know what I'll do? I'll see if I can't come up with something for next class. I think of a better way of knowing the difference. But the main thing is not whether it's voiced or unvoiced. It's getting the mechanics of the TH sound. T's together, tongue blocking the sound and releasing it. That's more important than is it voiced or unvoiced. For example, thin, thin. If I add a bit of vibration, it doesn't change it too terribly. It just does, it seems unnatural in most cases. The hardest thing is not producing the vibration. The hardest thing is actually getting your teeth together, blocking the air, and then forcefully letting it out. Any other questions?
Yeah, is it Thythent or Thythent with a Th at the end?
Could you type the word for me, please?
Yep.
Tightened.
With the T on the in the end.
Yeah, so tie, it's kind of like this. Tightened. Tightened.
Tightened. Okay.
Or it's almost like the moon. Tighten. I really can't type T's today, can I? Tightened.
Tightened. Tightened. Okay.
Yeah, see that GH really doesn't make any sense there. That was more of a holdover from Middle English or Old English. For example, this word here, night. Really, we could spell night this way. Night.
Yeah, indeed.
We don't really need GH in most of the words that it's in, but hey, it's our heritage, it's been passed down, and what has happened over time, there's been a vowel shift in the English language. If you were to hear English the way it was spoken 500 years ago, you wouldn't recognize it. 1,000 years ago, it would sound like a completely different language, even to a native English speaker. However, the spelling hasn't changed a lot in the last 500 years.
I see.
So, language in flux. When we first developed the language, like many languages, we really didn't set out, okay guys, how do we want this language to be? It's not like a computer language. How do we want to replicate all these sounds? Which words, how do we want to spell these words? How do we want to set up grammar? That came later.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions? No? Now I'm wishing I had to come up with a tongue twister for you guys. All right, if there's no questions, I'm going to have to go find a tongue twister.
Okay.
There we go, okay. So I can't let class go this early, so let me see what I can find here.
With TH, right? Yep.
Maybe. Hold on. Plans, English, pronunciation, here we go. Well, in the last minute, I came up with 2 of them. They're short. Daniel, could you read the first one, please? Daniel?
Yeah. I was attending a call, sorry. I'm here right now. What did you say?
Could you please say the first short tongue twister that I pasted?
The one that is highlighted. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the 33 thankful thieves thought that they thanked the other 33 thankful thieves throughout Thursday.
The 33 thankful thieves thought that they thanked the other 33 thankful thieves throughout Thursday. Makes no sense at all, but boy, is it tough to say. Try it again, please.
The 33 thankful thieves thought that they thanked the other 33 thankful thieves throughout Thursday.
Thank you. Luis, the first one, please.
3 thieves thought 1,000 thoughts. Now, if 3 thieves thought 1,000 thoughts, how many thoughts did each thief think?
Thank you. Miguel,
Yes.
could you say the tongue twister too, please?
3 thin thieves thought 1,000 thoughts. Now if 3 thin thieves have 1,000 thoughts, how many thoughts did each thief think?
Thief.
Think.
Thief.
Thief.
Think.
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 I'm not hearing the K. Think.
Think.
I'm still not hearing the K. Come on. Think.
Think.
Close. Think. Think.
Think.
All right, thank you. Nacho, if you could read the first tongue twister, please.
The first one, okay. 3 thieves thought 1,000 thoughts. Now, if 3 thieves thought 1,000 thoughts, how many thoughts did each thief think?
Thank you, Raphael.
3 thieves thought 1,000 thoughts. Now, if 3 thieves thought 1,000 thoughts, how many thoughts did each thief think?
Very good, thank you. Now, in case you want to watch later, let me go over each one again. 3 thin thieves thought 1,000 thoughts. Now, if 3 thin thieves thought 1,000 thoughts, how many thoughts did each thief think? The 33 thankful thieves thought that they thanked the other 33 thankful thieves throughout Thursday. Okay? Now that draws us to the end of today's lesson, but let's take a look at what I've got coming up. On Thursday, because I don't have anything tomorrow, I have a project management class. It's on quality management. This is all related to the project management certification through PMI, known as PMP. This is a 13-part series, and we're on lesson number 6. Raphael, you specifically asked for this last week, so I brought this one back. It's at an advanced level. What you will get out of this class is project and business vocabulary. Business vocabulary with a project angle. This is very important in business. We use project terminology a lot. We'll also talk about what a project is. Then later that day, we will have a class on small talk. This is a great class for conversation. If you're shy or awkward sometimes at starting conversations, either in your personal life or in business, you'll want to check out this class. And of course, Friday is Fun Fridays. We start off with a pronunciation class where we focus on tongue twisters, looking at lessons we've covered in the last couple of weeks, focusing on the TH sound and the ED suffix with its 3 sounds, id, t, and d. Okay? Then, of course, the second class on Friday is all about games. We have fun, we get competitive, but we really have to focus on our comprehension, and we have to listen to other students to get to the right answer. Now, I haven't fully made up my classes for next week. I'm looking for some ideas. I do have some academic English classes and pronunciation. Okay? But I'm wondering what to do. I have 2 classes, one on Friday and one on Saturday, and I haven't come up with a lesson plan for these yet. Since I'm back at work now, I can't teach as many classes as I have been teaching in the last 4 weeks. So if you guys have any ideas of what you would like, send me a message. Or let me know at the beginning of class tomorrow, and as Raphael will tell you, I'm more than happy to set up a custom class for you guys.
Do you like the role plays classes? No.
You know, I've never done a role play. What normally happens in a role play class?
Well, it's good. It's good. It's an opportunity to improve our improvisation or speaking skill.
Okay, so what do? Do you like, for example, role play cop versus robber, or what do you do in these classes?
Yeah.
I've never done one.
Whatever. Everything. I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever is in whatever you like.
I'll do that then. Maybe I'll come up with a theme. I've done role-playing before, but it's usually been in an interview class, like job interviews. We take on the role of a interviewee or an interviewer. So that's what I'll do. I'll set up a role-playing class for next week.
Okay, thank you. I will be there.
You're very welcome. Well, guys, we've come to the end of another class. Thank you for attending. I will be back on Thursday, but unfortunately, I'm off tomorrow because I've got to run to the airport. Thank you guys so much for attending.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Don't forget
Bye-bye,
your homework
everybody.
assignments, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.